Dereck TV.
This is the brains of boxing interviews.
Absolutely, you know it is. So,
The man who makes the most sense of everybody I've ever heard.
okay, Tyson, you watched a video the other day that I did called the review or the thoughts about your fight with Dereck Chisora. Your thoughts?
Yes.
Tell us about them again, because you talked to me via Twitter about it.
Yeah.
So express those
What can you
views
run
again.
past me again, because
Well, I said that inactivity would be the key to this fight for you, and I still think inactivity is the key.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And it would be a damn shame if you lost the fight because of inactivity.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, inactivity is one thing, like I just said to that guy before.
Yes.
But I'm not the average 6'2", 6'3" fighter who activity is the last thing I remain on.
Right.
If I was that, then it'd be a very major issue for me.
Right.
But considering I'm 6'9" and 260 pounds and can box and move and make an awkward night for anybody on my worst night, then it's going to be an awkward night. You've got an uphill battle before you start. With the physical advantages that I have over most people.
Of course.
Uphill battle. So you're down 4-1 before you even start.
Agreed.
So it's up to you to come and take me out.
Absolutely.
It ain't up to me. I've got the cake, you've got to come and take it, basically. So I can only lose this fight myself through getting drawn into a trading match. And he gets lucky and catches me with a big one. But if I box, how is he going to get past my left jab? He might work in, but you know, as you're a boxing genius, that Dereck Chisora can't fight on the inside.
I do know this.
And I'm a better inside fighter, although I'm a lot bigger man.
Absolutely.
Right, so we have a mid-range fighter.
Absolutely. Which mid-range, what he actually is.
Which he is. He can only get his shots off at mid-range, because I myself am also a boxing genius, and I study boxing and I understand it. Like you do. So, mid-range fighter. You've got a long-range fighter in me who can mix it up on the inside as well. Who doesn't always stick to game plans. Agreed?
Agreed. Totally.
Here we go. So, if I keep it long, and it meets him with a jab every time he touch, bang, right? But I believe I can. You've got a Joe Frazier style, which is easily, in our days, overcome, because you've got the 1-2 step. The 1-2 step. And all you do with the 1-2 step is touch him with a jab and step to the side to keep him off balance. Then he has to reset. Chisora has to dip his knees and set to get his bombs off. Boom, boom, boom. He has to have set feet. He ain't a Muhammad Ali who can punch going backwards, sideways or whatever. He has to set. In order to set, you have to stand in front and set your feet and let bombs go. If I just touch him lightly with a jab, he has to reset again. So if I just keep touching him with a jab, he's got to reset, and then I'll touch and then boom!
That sounds all valid. That sounds all valid.
Very.
But history tells us a lot of things. History tells us about cunning. History tells us about pie check. Guys who are smaller, and the overhand right is what you've been vulnerable to in your career so far. How are you going to deal with the overhand right in this fight?
You will see a strategic, genius move in this fight. And after the fight, I want you to do an interview and tell me how you thought that I avoided the overhand right to perfection in this fight. Only you will appreciate what I'm going to do to avoid that shot.
Absolutely.
You are right. I did get caught from the back of the hall with pie check.
I watched and Cunningham, but you were clowning with both fights. Both times you got dropped.
Yeah. But I will say, Dereck Chisora ain't no Steve Cunningham.
No, he's not. We said this before. But he's a heavyweight.
He's a heavyweight, but so is Steve Cunningham at 15 stone, 210 pounds. A heavyweight, David Hayes only that weight, whatever. They're all only 15 stone. Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson, all these men are all only 15 stone. But one thing that he can do, what he can't, is he moves. And it's awkward to pin down. And he puts angles together. Well, Dereck Chisora, the only angles he knows about is on the corner of his cupboard at home. Or coming forward at somebody. That's it.
Tyson Fury, thank you so much for talking to BWTM, and we appreciate you.
Good man. Thank you.